Hi guys, I'm Claire, and I'll be teaching with Lynette today. And today our lesson is gonna be AP Comp Sci Principles and AP CSA. These are classes you can learn at high school.
Okay, so what are APs? So AP stands for Advanced Placement Courses. It's a set of curriculum created by the company College Board, a College Board program that provides high school students with the opportunity to take college level courses. So there are 38 AP subjects, each with its own corresponding AP exam. And if you score a four or 5 out of 5, you can technically earn college credits. So depending on the colleges, some may require you to retake the course. For example, USC only allows up to 8 AP credits, and UC Berkeley requires STEM students to retake all STEM courses. So I know some of you may have heard of the AP culture, and students a lot of time end up taking lots and lots of AP courses to make their schedule more rigorous. CCA offers 26 AP courses, and lots of people take more than 16. But just remember to keep your schedule challenging but manageable at the same time. So, courses.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys a bit of the course overviews for these courses. So for AP Comp Sci Principles, you're going to learn how to use computer science to solve problems, as well as how computer science connects with other fields. And the programming language you're going to learn depends on the teacher. As for me, I had Mr. Hare, and he taught me Java. And the big ideas you're going to learn is creative development, which is the design process, also data like data types, algorithms and programming, computing systems and networks, and the impact of computing. And one important thing to remember is this is like a really important question that keeps coming up in the AP exam, but the digital divide. So this is like a common problem we have right now, where people aren't able to afford technology, and some areas don't have internet installed. So now with more technology being used in everyday life, there's this gap between people. And this is going to be on the quiz, so remember this. As for AP Computer Science A, it focuses on programming in Java, and it includes a minimum of 20 hours of hands-on lab experiences. The main big ideas of the units are modularity, variables, control, and also impact of computing. And the commonly taught topics are going to be primitive types, objects, Boolean expressions and if statements, iteration, classes, arrays, inheritance, and recursion. Oh, the class topic today is AP Comp Sci Principles and AP Comp Sci A. These are like electives that you can choose in high school.
Okay, so some general information like course availability, any prerequisites you have to take, and some more information about the AP tests. So prerequisites, for AP CSP, you have to be in grades 10 to 12. You have to have taken Exploring Computer Science and or Integrated Math 1, but you don't need any prior computer science experience. For APCSA, you need to be in grade 11 through 12, and you need to have taken Integrated Math 2 and either Computer Science Foundations or APCSP. So, course availability. Both APCSP and APCSA are available at CCA and TP, and there are also steps in the schools provided CTE, Career Technical Education pathways. And if you take both, you are considered to have completed a CTE pathway, which will show up on your grades, and it's sort of like an extra thing for colleges to see.
Okay, so as for the AP tests, for ComSci Principles, it's gonna have two portions, the multiple choice exam, and it's gonna be around 70 multiple choice questions. This changes every year, so don't focus too much on the number. Around 120 minutes will be given for you to do these. And they're gonna have single select multiple choice questions, single select with reading passages, and then multiple choice questions. And you're also gonna have the create performance task. Keep in mind that this isn't gonna be like an in-person thing with timed stuff. You're gonna do this in class, and as for me, my teacher made it like an assignment. It was like our final assignment, so you're obviously gonna complete it. And here you're going to make a computer program using any language of your choice. And a minimum of 12 hours of in-class time will be given, so don't worry that you won't complete it before the deadline. And here are some examples of create tasks that previous students have made. Keep in mind that you'll be graded both on functionality of your program as well as your written response. So you're going to be submitting these online. You're going to submit a video of your program working as well as your written response. And some ideas for your create tasks are making like a story game or a basic game like tic-tac-toe or rock, paper, scissors. And you can also go simple with a quiz or just make a calculator. So I'm gonna play this. And yeah, as you can see, this person made a Connect 4 game. And they're using user inputs to change the display every single time. And yeah, that's how it works. I'll go more into detail about the rubric and what you have to do in your create task later. So here are some more examples. You can make like a game like this. Yeah, so they're also using user input, and they made a game using functions. Okay, and then you can also go more simple, like this person, they just made a common quiz. Yeah, and they just keep asking you questions, and it'll count through the number of points that you get to give you a final score. so here are the College Board provided guidelines for your create task. You're going to be required to take user input either from a user, a device, an online data stream, or a file. And you need to use at least one list, like a collection type. So like an array. And this has to help manage the program complexity. If it doesn't have like a function to make your program better, then you're not going to get the point. And you're going to need to make a procedure, meaning like a function. So you'll make a function and name it. And we've learned this before in Girls Who Code, so I think you're good on this. You'll also need to make an algorithm that includes sequencing, selection, and iteration. So like a for loop. And then you'll call to your function, and then you'll output based on what the user inputted. Okay, so now for the AP test in ComSci A. AP CSA will have two portions, but both are in the AP exam. So usual AP exams have both parts in person. You're gonna go to like a school or a decided place to take the exam. And this one also has a multiple choice. It's gonna be around 40 questions in 90 minutes. The free response will have around 4 questions, and it'll also be 90 minutes. And you'll be assessed on code implementation, meaning that for the FRQs, you're going to be asked to write the code. And so for question 1, the topic is going to be methods and control structures. Question 2 is going to be classes. Question 3 will be arrays or array lists. And question 4 will be 2D arrays.
So now an overall summary. So CSP is considered a difficult course, while CSA is considered very difficult. CSA will focus more on coding, whereas CSP involves different aspects such as Photoshop, editing, knowledge on computers and computer softwares like viruses, malware, and data types. The courses are meant to be taken in order from APCSP and then APCSA. So you can think of CSP as a setup to learning the more difficult materials in CSA. And if you're interested in computer science and coding, these courses are great and definitely worth considering for your electives in high school. So here's just a little advice for helping you choose your course. If you're unsure on which course you'd like to take, and if you're ready for APCSA, you can assess your knowledge by going on a website called CodingBat that sort of gives you like coding exercises, and you can see if you already know how to do them. And if you don't understand the questions, taking CSP or even CS Foundations before CSP is recommended. And if you get an A or B in CSP or CS Foundations, then you're definitely ready for CSA. So we can put the link in the coding bat link really quickly. If you guys want to look at it. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, so that's basically lesson 11, and again, it's very brief. It's just talking about like the course offerings in high school, and I know that a lot of you are either 7th grade or maybe even 6th grade, and that's fine. This is just to keep this like in the back of your mind, and entering middle school and high school, you can know that there's such courses available in high school, and then you can make decisions based on that, make preparations based on that, and then you can be more prepared when you take these classes, or like making course selection decisions. Yeah. So now we're gonna go back to lesson 9 and just